Well, hello there. That was creepy. Anyhoodle. It's Greggy Soriano and welcome to another episode of Greggy's Digest. If you're into satisfying cake decorating videos, please click on the subscribe button and ring a ding ding that little bell to get notifications every time I post a new video. It is officially fall and I am non-apologetic about the pumpkin spice air thing and the PSLs and pumpkin candles, and I am just redonkulously excited about this season because it is my fave in the entire planet, and I'm just so excited, and I seriously just can't have it. Today, I'm going to show you how to make really beautiful feathers out of wafer paper. I'm going to show you how to paint on them in a fall palette, and it is going to be beautiful. I am obsessed with feathers, you guys, and I've been obsessed with them forever. Every time I see a feather on the floor, it's probably the grossest thing because it's probably really not sanitary, and I'm crazy OCD and when touching things, but when I see a feather, I love to pick it up and take it home and make artwork with it, and I just love feathers. I love the shape of them. I love how they're fringy. I love anything with fringe on it, like piñatas and tassels and just clothing with fringe on it. Just feathers. Like, I love the feathery fringe, and I just love the texture of it. I love the movement. I think I said that already, but I just love the shape, and I just think feathers are beautiful. So we're going to put an amalgam of feathers in different shapes and sizes and different tones and warm colors, and it's going to be on a rigid buttercream. And you guys, I just love the trend of buttercream lately because I'm obsessed with how the shape comes along when you naturally place the spatula on the buttercream. I love how it embeds this natural organic shape on it, and I just, I sound like I'm talking out of my butt, but seriously, I just love that look. I love how blousy and perfectly imperfect it is, and I'm going to show you a technique that I've been obsessed with lately on creating a beautiful rustic home-style look on a cake. So without further ado, let's get to caking. First, we're going to start off by crumb coating and final coating an 8-inch round cake 6 inches in height with black buttercream. Add a generous amount of buttercream on top of the cake, and as you smooth it out, you want to create an overhang on the top edge. When you smooth out the sides, you want to bring up that overhang and create a top lip on that edge. And then to create more texture, you want to create a spiral effect with a spatula and make it kind of home stylish to create that beautiful look. Grab some wafer paper and some edible paints from my collection. You want to start off with some fall-like colors, so with warm colors like oranges and yellows, but I also want to add some cool colors as well, but on the fall side, so like teal and a navy blue and purples. I like to prepare my paint palettes ahead of time, right before I start painting, so I like to have all the colors ready just so that I can mix and match and blend the colors as I paint. Grab a liner brush just like this. I love to use this type of brush. It is just so much fun to work with, and it creates a perfect straight line. You could also make, curvy lines with it, and it's a lot better than using the itty bitty tiny detailed small brush, if you know what I'm talking about. It's a little pointer brush. I love to use these really long liner brushes instead because you get more of a grip on the actual brush, and you can create more finer lines. It's great for outlining things as well and tracing things, and it's just the best. So to create these feathers, you want to create a line in the center. So first you want to make a little wormy with a ton of movement. So like in S-curves, you want to create a center line, and then from that center line, you want to make brush strokes going from the inside and outward. And you want to make it a lot more bushier towards the bottom of the feather, and then make it come to a point at the very top of the actual feather. Just have fun with this and create different sizes and shapes, and feel free to Google actual feathers and make them a bit realistic and add some texture to it by adding some dots and some shading, and play around with the different tones of colors as well. A little bit goes a long way when you use your food coloring or edible paint onto your wafer paper. You want to create a medium that's a bit on the thick side, and if you use a food coloring that is too wet or too loose, it tends to get soggy with the wafer paper, and then your wafer paper just dissolves out of thin air. So my edible paints are perfect for that, and you create that beautiful acrylic look, and it's all edible. Set all of these feathers to the side to dry. Now that all of our painted feathers are dry, you want to cut around the outer edge of each feather. And I'm actually leaving a little bit of breather space around the edges so that you'll see a little bit of white, and I like that because it just adds a little bit of more texture and highlighting to the actual feather. And now I'm just creating a fringe and going to the center of each feather without cutting all the way through. And then you want to turn around to the other side and then zhuzh it just like this. And the reason why I'm zhuzhing it is because I want to spruce it up and, give it more life and give it more texture. And as you place it on the cake, it's not just sitting there so flat. And you want to see each little fringe as well. So zhuzh your heart out when you make these feathers. With the #1 tip in chocolate brown buttercream, create a wreath with a bunch of branches coming out of it. You want to create some beautiful fine lines, and you want to start off with a little bit more pressure from the actual ring that you made, and then create a more finer piece by adding light pressure as you go out and making that branch. With your feathers, start from the bottom left and you want to go up and around. And then the other half of the cake you want to start from the bottom right and go up and around as well to create some beautiful movement around the wreath. With an itty bitty #1 tip with orange and white buttercream, create some beautiful beads around the wreath to fill in the spaces and create some gorgeous fall foliage. And here we have it, our fall feather cake. Thank you guys guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my fall feather cake. I am all feathered out, and I'm not. I am not over feathers. I'm probably going to do more feather cakes for you guys because I just love them so much. I hope you got just a little bit inspired and your little bacon booties learned a little something today. And I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys still watch me, I please hope you do. Please comment down below to tell me that you're still watching my videos and if you want to see more. And if you're really fiending for some Greggy cake designs and going through some withdrawals from me, I am posting on Genius Kitchen and doing awesome, huge, extravagant cakes for celebrities. It's called A-List Cakes on Genius Kitchen. Be sure to say hi to me on social media and tag me on Instagram. I really want to see your cakes and all the things you've baked. And it's fall, baby, so I better see some of all of your goodies on Instagram and Facebook. But anyhoodle, I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye! Click on my face to subscribe, click on the video to view my last episode on the right, and be sure to support this channel by visiting GreggySoriano.com and say hi to me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.